What? Okay, it's on. What are the dates here? Let me check the sound, actually. Alright, let's try this. I don't know what it sounds like. No clue what it sounds like. Here we go. What's the mic? What does it sound like? Let's see. Okay, you guys can't see. Do I have to switch it up again? What did I do last time? What was my settings? Was it display? Is this it? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Alright. Here we go. Not sure what it sounds going to be like, but whatever. So this stream, I'm going to keep it short and simple here. If I could unpause it. I'm basically just, at this point, I'm just trying to clear storage as much as possible. Not expecting much from this. It's just, I feel like I need to waste a few nights. Just getting rid of this footage, but I still want to show it. Still want to show it off. So, if you read the title, this is me going through Pirtek Cup Series once again. Just going through all, like, the rest of it. Because I know there's other footage that showed the earlier seasons of me in it, but not much else to say about it. As we'll talk about this. I don't remember if this is in the playoffs. I actually forgot most of the schedule. And the server's gone now, so who really knows? Who really knows? I could go back and check it out. Alright, this is before BSP actually used a ticker. So like I'm just oh. Okay, this is start. Alright, show you the characters. Characters for today. There's JK and no, is that JK? Oh well, someone went around. I think that's BSP in 33. This is when he was. If I think of the time frame here, like if I'm using Chrome Pro Series as a timetable, this is around the time he was. I think this is around the time of it. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that. But I think this is around the time BSP. I think, was this before he was the Season 1 champ for a Chrome Pro Series? I don't remember, because I think he switched numbers for Season 2. I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. Oh, I could be. Oh, wait. Yeah, I am wrong. Okay. I'm right. Okay. This is before he was champ. Or maybe sometime in between, because there was some time in between seasons. They're going to put view names on now, finally. So that's actually Boss Man in the 26 there, the Red Bull 26. Because him and JK's Red Bull schemes are the same, so it's hard to tell. Pretty much Unifier. Getting my dinner right now. Pretty much. Oh, wow. I did not remember that happening to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I almost choked. That surprised me. I actually don't remember that part. That's crazy. I actually don't remember that. What the what? That is insane. I don't know who just went by there. BSP calls a caution. Alright, not much else to say. Oh, that's last lap in that yellow car. I was trying to figure out what car, I drove by there on pit road. I don't remember if I got any fuel, actually. This is before the pit button was a thing. I think. You see the pit button more often on certain tracks now, but... Progressive in it. Oh, okay, it's already green. I was about to skip. That's quick green. I'm not going to show everything. I'm going to skip through. I'm not sure how long this stream is going to be. It's probably going to be as long as Monday Night Raw. Because wrestling as a whole, I'm not. Oh, wrestling as a whole, yeah. Like wrestling as a whole, I'm just not. I'm just not interested anymore. Well, sort of. I still like wrestling, but it could be really, really annoying. So yeah, it could still be really, really annoying. And I'm just okay. This is going pretty well so far. Actually, not really, because I'm just in the back. Because I was still struggling with certain tracks, and this is one of them. Like especially these ovals, these tri-ovals, man. I could not. These cookie cutter ovals. There's cool style, and I think that's apple pie in the 99 there. Almost sideswiping me. No harm, no foul. This 10 car, I actually like this 10 car. It actually looks pretty good as a 10, as a number 10. I think I mainly made it as the 0 back when. I don't know when did I start making 0. Okay, now I remember. If I could give a time frame, this is when I think I came up. I think I mainly started running 0 when Last Lap ran his own Roblox league, which he basically gave over ownership like what 5 races in. Which honestly, I don't blame him. It could be stressful trying to keep track of all this stuff, and it's like, I don't know, just run everything. I mean, he had officials, whatever, but man, some people, man, it's like, oh man, some of the guys in there are just nuts. GS is pretty cool, but I don't know, like, feels if when it comes to road racing, he is short fused or something. Oh no, I don't want to go off on a rant there because GS isn't. Oh no, GS is in this race. Okay, I just noticed. I just haven't mentioned everyone up front because I've been terrible all race. Actually, now I think about it, I guess another caution came out. What is it this time? Was it for that? What happened here? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Wait. He's in a skid. Okay. GS is spinning. He saves it. What happened to that guy up there? I don't even know what happened. Then it just goes up. Yeah, he just goes up into everyone. Oh, that's Aiden. That's Aiden. He ran like 3 races in the Chrome Pro Series Season 2. And what the? That's such a weird crash. How does it? Okay. What happened? Okay. To be fair, everyone was scattering, so it's not entirely his fault. Skip along. Wait, I'm second? Did he call a caution right then and there? How did I get second on the race bet? I guess he put all the guys involved in that crash to the back. This doesn't last long, I bet you. There's no way. I don't remember doing well here. Because, again, I was not good at cookie cutter ovals at the time. At the time, there were very few tracks I was actually good at. But I pretty much still made... I think the reason I made it so far in the playoffs, which I'll probably get to if I can figure out which one is what. I think the main reason I made it so far in the playoffs is because, like, I think it was because I showed up the most. Especially around this point, because I think this is during the summer stretch. If you check out the date here, let's see. Does it show the date? Maybe if I pause. Yeah, there you go. The date there. Around that time, this is pretty much the only league I was racing in. And maybe one other one. I think I was done with Last Laps League at this point. I have one footage of it on this temporary computer. And it's like, I don't really want to talk about it much. Oh, that's a lag spike. What the what? I don't remember having such a bad lag spike like that. It allowed GS to get by me. Again, I'm not sure if this is the playoffs yet. I just don't remember. I don't remember where this fits on the schedule. He goes wide. I actually he managed to get the run and cross over, kind of. I think I slowed down quite significantly so I wouldn't brush up into him, because that could easily happen. Especially if I, see him wash up like that and I just dash for it. It's, probably not the best idea. Okay, so now that I'm up front, I'm actually racing fairly competent. I don't remember that. I remember I struggled with Charlotte for a long time. I still kind of do now. It's a lot better now when it comes to most tracks. Oh, okay. Okay, that one's not entirely on GS. I didn't hit the wall. That one's not on GS. BSP helped him there. But we're still 3 wide, still keeping it clean for the most part. BSP is all over the back of both of us, though. I slow down significantly. I try to cross over. It doesn't work. I bump into BSP. I think the 07, I think, is Brocky. He washes up. He gets a run. So even though they're slowly starting to get by me, I'm still keeping up with them. It's not the worst thing. Okay, I was going to skip a bit, but things are actually happening now. Hopefully I could get through like 5 races so I could just clear some storage. If I could get through 5 races in one live stream, that's my goal. If I get through 5 races in like a 3-hour span, which is, I mean, Monday Night Raw isn't 3 hours anymore. It's like more 2.5 hours. But still, I'm gonna go to like 11 o'clock with some breaks in between. And it's gonna be really short breaks. I don't think there's a way for me to, I don't know. There we go. I think that's 8 in the 42, by the way. Yeah, nice. I have BSP in 3rd. 2nd is, I think that's Brocky. So I started falling back now, as you can tell. I'm going to keep it going here. I actually don't know how many laps this is. It must be I forgot. Yeah, these races are long. It's BSP. Oh my gosh, it's an hour. What is it, an hour and 10 minutes long? Why is the footage? Oh, jeez. Depending on what happens, I might start skipping a bit. Okay, something happened in the last lap. I think it's still green here. I think last lap's AFK. Okay, it's spread out. Wait. Okay, Aiden got by me. Okay, wait. What happened? Hold on. What went wrong? Okay, Aiden... What happened? Okay, he just hit it. I try to find a way around... No, I think... Oh, a caution came out anyway. Everyone stopped. Okay. Is that the stage? I forgot there's stages in this. I think this is stage. Yeah, that's the stage. Okay. Skipping along. I forgot there's stages, by the way. I'm just used to my league and Taylay's league, because Taylay's league, the Aaron Cup series, does not do stages either. Wait, I blinked. Whose fault was that? Okay, 3 wide. I go up. That's fine. I give him room. Okay, Brocky. Yeah, that's Brocky. Is that a caution? Bossman says merge. Well, someone else crashed. No? No, they're all fine. Aiden's going backwards. Because why not? I think they wrecked again. Let me see. Nope. Okay, they kept the green. So I did have to merge. I merged badly there. Alright, right again. Oh, jeez. I was looking down that moment. What? I already finished my egg. I was eating egg omelet. It's already done. I'm kind of upset now. It cooled down so quickly because it's just freezing. It's a lot colder in the house. So that sucks. Oh boy. Lag is awful. How many cars are in this one? There's like 10, I think. Skipping along. Wait. What? Who went flying? Oh, that was last lap. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, did I get in front? What's going on? No, no, I think it's circumstantial. Yeah, because I see guys up front. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I think this stage end here? Yeah, looks like it. Honestly, I think the main thing for me was just racking up stage points. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I forgot to finish my sentence before, but I was trying to say this is like it's been 5 minutes since I mentioned this, but I think the main reason that thing that helped me with the playoffs was the fact that with this being like one of 2 leagues I was actually in around the summer stretch, in the summertime. Like I just I just ran pretty much every single Pirtek race. Now GS and a few others like they missed a bit. Yeah, apparently Bossman is also recording, so that's nice to know. Something bad happened? I'm actually running 4th. Okay, I'm back to 4th. So it seems like this is the top 4 throughout the race itself, it seems. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go down because I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, I give it a little tap. Okay, GS. Wait. Did GS hit the wall? This has happened. This has kind of happened before. Let's see. Yeah, GS. Oh no, I see. Yeah, I see what happened. GS hit the wall. That slowed him down as he went back down the track. Yeah, okay. That's happened before in my league, and so one guy got pissed over. I think it was Turbo got pissed over at Charlotte. I'm glad I had my footage, because from his perspective, it did look like he was wiped out, but he actually wasn't. It was like he smacked the wall in 3, and come out in between 3 and 4, he like smacks the wall. Then as he's going back down, like the guy who was right behind him the whole time, it's like he doesn't slow down, so it just wipes him out. And okay, it's still green because I'm just chasing BSP right now. Oh my gosh, I'm chasing him with fury. Then again, if this is around the playoff time, it makes sense because my season was kind of rough. But once like we got closer and closer to the playoffs, it's like I started getting like I don't know. I improved a lot more, closer and closer. I thought I was doing bad. I mean, oh my gosh, I couldn't capitalize. He smacked the wall and I just stayed there. I guess I just didn't want to do like a sudden movement because of how this game controls. You don't want to just veer around like that. Especially like if I darted left, it'd be in the grass. If I darted right, it'd be into the wall, which wouldn't help. Especially since I was already fairly close as it was this battle, man. And this race isn't even. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we're only halfway. Is there a delay? I don't remember the race being this long. I don't know. I don't remember the race being this long. Another lag spike. Yeah, that screwed me up here. Oh my gosh. In all fairness, this doesn't happen to me often, actually. Rarely do I get lag spikes. Sucks that it happens there. Oh my gosh. That's frustrating to me. Like, yikes. Alright. Oh. So I was looking down for a minute. I can't believe I was actually doing this good at Charlotte as the race went by. So clearly things got better. Oh no, never mind. Let's skip. Do I? Wait, what? Oh, I messed up so much that everyone else caught up to me. Brocky tries to get by. Did I block him? Okay, I do. No harm there. Oh, but I braked right in front of him. And an Apple. Well, I won't entirely blame him there. I save it. Apple loses it. Brocky hit the Roval curb up into me. Oh my gosh, that might be a caution. Yep, and then GS. Oh my gosh, wait. Unless we no, they don't save. Don't save it. Oh, it looked like they could have. It looked like they could have saved it, but then it just didn't work. That sucks, man. It has to suck. I feel bad. Alright, line back up. Apparently I'm in okay, so I did get second. Did BSP not go? Wait a minute. Oh, he really did not go. I'm in the lead against Apple. Let's actually let this go. I don't want to rush too much. I just want to make sure I get to, like, at least 5, you know? Okay, let them buy, because, you know, sometimes it's a matter of patience. Don't just block a whole bunch. Especially when, like, there's clearly a whole lot more footage. It's not like, we're not near the end yet. And, wow, okay, I push him up. I use him up there, that's fine. Couldn't really get, but, oh, Apple got a run, and he tried to force me out to do a slingshot. Doesn't work. I was not letting him slingshot there, especially when I have a chance. Which I kind of blow there. GS washed up. I'm actually smooth on the inside. That was amazing. BSP smacked the wall. Didn't hurt him. I don't know. Oh, I'm surprised the curb did not mess me up there. I'm hauling right now. I can't believe it. I actually don't remember being this good in this race. I thought it was a throwaway. I'm just right there trying to figure out where to go. I hit it, which still slows me down regardless. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I see in the lines there. I think I figured out a line. But it's a matter of, like, he says exit's still fine, though. And you can see, yeah, he still gets away a bit. It's strange. Like, the outside probably can work, but the way BSP's taking it looks like it wouldn't. Like, you see him washing up there, and if you see, I'm finding a way to, like, sort of enter from the middle lane and then progressively go down, which I'm not sure how effective that is. I mean, it looks more effective on paper, or just looking at it here at a glance. It looks more effective than what BSP is doing. Though I make the same mistake. But, oh my gosh, I don't remember that. Oh, that sucks. You gotta be kidding me. That's so bad. Okay, that one's a weird one because I'm actually gonna go back for this. I'll give this some time. So I see what happens. So yeah, we're using different lines, but this time I kind of do the same thing BSP did, but a lot later. So he smacks the wall, he goes up, gets the wall, that slows him down, and then I actually don't even hit the wall. I'm actually taking the right line, but I guess the speed difference, there was such a big speed difference from when he smacked the wall there that it sent me around. Like, this game is weird when it does stuff like that. I really hate that that happened, because you could tell, like, this was an amazing battle. Like, I gave him room to do his thing while I just tried a different lane. I don't even think I was trying to follow his lead. I was just hitting the gas more just to make sure I'd catch up to him, and it didn't work. I don't think I was trying to use the same lane. You could tell, like, I kept using the same lane over and over because it wasn't, I mean, I don't know, it wasn't too effective, but I feel like it was better than following what BSP was doing, because whatever BSP was doing wasn't a surefire win. Oh, that's a caution. Wow, that's a caution. No one's chit-chatting the thing there, but yeah. I'm really... Oh, 5 to go. Why is there 26 more minutes? Is there a delay? No, there isn't. Okay, slow start. Oh my... Okay, me and... What is going on? Oh, hey, Taylor. Not much going on. I'm just trying to go through, like, at least 5 Pirtek races tonight. I need to get these, like... The storage space on this computer is running low. I need to get rid of this footage. It's like, what? How much gigs of footage is this? And I'm talking about the Pirtek Cup Series stuff, like, in total on this computer. I think it's like about 76 gigabytes. So I got, like, it's a lot to get rid of in a week. So it should be interesting. 42 looks good, yeah. Looks pretty good. I think that's Aiden, by the way. Which I think, Tay, you've raced him. Whoa, what the what? What the what? Are you... I don't remember that. Are you kidding me? I never made that a short. How have I not made that a short? Wait a minute. Actually, no, this is way before I was wise enough to put Roblox stuff in as shorts. So I wouldn't have known better at the time. This is like back in June. Okay, before I delete this tonight, I'm gonna do that. I need to clip this. I gotta remember my brain. That is the dumbest thing. I think And think about me, I think I just told him to keep it green. But I think, did he go yellow? I guess he went yellow anyway. Maybe there was another crash. Okay, I think I told him to just keep going. I think I was fed up. What even happened? So Bossman gets me there, and Bossman got footage, so that's fitting. How fitting that the other guy who's getting footage is in this race. Like, who was right behind me. What I do with race is I put it on YouTube unlisted in a playlist. Oh yeah, that's okay. That works too. That works too. This one I just feel like talking over all this to just give context, especially when BSP didn't really start using the ticker till like about a month or two ago. I'm really mad about. I can't believe so it does not take up space on my. Yeah, there you go. I probably should have done that more often because like it's kind of an issue with both computers when it comes to storage because I record every single Roblox race I do, but the content isn't coming out as frequent. At least when it comes to Roblox content I do. Already restarting. Is Apple drunk? I'm on 15%. Why didn't I pit? Wait, why didn't I pit? I could have just pitted there. I could have just pitted and restart in the back and take the loss. I was in the back anyway. Also, if it's unlisted, you could share it. Oh yeah, that's true. I can. Okay. Actually, that's good to know. That's good to know. Because I still like to show people like this. I still like to show people my footage. So I think that was actually I wasn't too. That wasn't much of my concern. But I figured, oh, like there's one of those things I thought in my head. Okay, probably can't share it. Also, Apple's just dumb. Well, actually, yeah, true. But I never get pissed off enough at Apple. Because at the end of the day, Apple's not Chase. Yeah. Apple does quite a few dumb stuff, but he's still fast. How do we not? Never mind. I jumped. I spoke way too soon. I'm like, I went that deep in the grass and nothing happened. I think it's because I was dumb enough to go to the right. I think I was dumb enough to try and just get back on, like, slightly go to the right on the grass, maybe? I don't even know how that happened. Aiden, okay, there's Aiden, 42. I think you only ran that scheme once. We pit. Thank goodness, I'm on 3.2%. How did the 26 flip? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Did I miss something? Oh my gosh, I did miss it. I didn't even see that. For some reason, I was blind to that because I'm just watching myself fumble. In front. Dude, he just off me. Jeez. I don't know why I was blind to notice that. Like, it happened right in front of me, and I'm too busy getting mad at myself. I'm surprised I did this good in this race, because if you watch the start of this, I did awful. But as there were a couple more cautions, I actually got better. And I was like running up front. It was like me, BSP, Brocky Brocky's in the Jack Daniels '07 car, and I think it wasn't Aiden. It was like 4 car battles. Oh yeah, GS in the 44. GS is just, oh, GS back up front. Apple's just stopped carrying. Aiden just hit the Roval bump, hit the Roval rumble strip. He actually saves it. Actually got a bit ahead of me because it's basically a sort of cheating technique. I don't know. Not cheating, but it's just like a weird exploit. Just to drift like that. Yeah, now I'm falling behind again. Honestly, at this point, please tell me it's too... See Apple's K-Mag. Oh, Pirtek's K-Mag. Actually, that's a nice way to put it. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. I feel like every series, no matter what, has a guy like that, you know? And oddly enough, they both occasionally win a race, so it actually fits. Another lag spike. Come on, it's been forever since the last one. And I don't know what. I don't know why I kept jumping over the roval bump. Yeah, like there's if we're talking about like K-Mag and Apple, like there's always gonna be guys like that. They win occasionally, but they do a bunch of dumb stuff on the track. I don't know a real life NASCAR comparison, and they're just okay. They actually nope, never mind. Brocky's still around. Boss man, can he save it? Yes, he can. No, well, those two. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. He tried. Boss man tried and it failed. Oh no. Boss man tried. Okay, let's see it one more time. Boss man, okay. Whole sequence. Boss man tried to. Oh man, I feel bad. Brocky went around. Boss man went off him. Boss man saves it. How did G-Man... Oh, because Brocky tried to get around... Oh my gosh. At this track, I always go over the roval bump. Yeah. I stopped doing that later on, because maybe it's because of this race. Now I'm like, oh, maybe I should just stop. It's really screwing me over. Even though there's been like 5 more cautions after that mistake I made, but still... It's like, you know, try not to do the same mistake twice, you know? Okay, we're going over... Okay, wow, that's a slow start. That's a slow restart on my end. If I was to do an F... I'm trying to think, like, what's an... Oh my gosh, last lap sent around. Are you kidding me? If I gotta think of an... I'm not sure there's an F1 comparison of, like, a K-Mag or Apple. Now I'm really thinking about this. F1's a weird one because there's not that many different winners in a season. Like, pretty much ever. Especially nowadays. Like, my goodness. Like, Lance Stroll. Well, thing about Lance Stroll, though, he's never good. Like, he never won a race. His best highlight is that he's fast on... Yeah, Stroll's, like, fast in qualifying, but then can't do anything with it on race day. Yeah, you got to pull. I'll give him that, but, like... But now it's worse for him because, like, when you have Fernando Alonso still, like, getting podiums on occasion. Oh, actually, it hasn't. I don't think Alonso's gotten podiums this year, but he still gets, like, more top 10s than Stroll. Like, he still looks faster. And that slowed me down. Brocky just made the same mistake. He hit the bump. Around goes Boss Man. Okay, it actually didn't move me. And then I got up into Aiden. Oh, jeez. Ocon. Ooh, actually, yeah, probably, because Ocon's won a race. I think it was 2021. I'd probably count. I'm surprised Ocon stuck around as much as he did, given the mistakes he's made. Because unlike Stroll, Ocon can't afford to make those mistakes. His family came from, I don't want to say nothing, but, like, their family isn't... Okay, his family isn't wealthy, from what I heard. He doesn't come from his wealthy family, like... Ocon had to fight to get an F1 seat. Hungary 2021. Okay, wow. So it was 2021. Nice. Yeah, like So I'm surprised Ocon's still around. At least Ocon, I think, is Ocon in... I think he's with Haas right now. Funny how I still somewhat roundabout way talk about NASCAR. BSP's around. Oh, geez. Do I avoid him? How do I almost hit him? I guess I was really... I don't know. Was I that trusting? Oh, boy. Went boiling. Bowling. I said my bad. So I'm chasing down GS. I think the race is almost over. This might be one of many runner-up finishes that I had, because... As the playoffs are slowly approaching, I think I was locked in with like into the playoffs with like 5 races to spare, but I was still trying to get my first win of the season. Because remember, the season before this was a different game running the Gen 4 cars. And in that season, I won the race at Dover mainly because the leaders wrecked on the final lap. But I still celebrated the win. I still, still an awesome like first win I got in the league ever. But I basically, actually I'll spoil this. I basically go winless all season. In this season. And I tell you, this is the one right before you join. Like I went winless. I was close. Yeah, it was Dover. It was Dover. Yeah, it really sucks. The thing is, the fact that I went winless, it's not even that. It's the fact that I had my chances even in this race. Like that battle, I had that epic battle at BSP earlier. But it was like a slight miscalculation sent me around. Brocky got close there. Do I block him? Oh, that was kind of a late block. He probably won't like me for that. I don't remember how Brocky is. He's kind of aggressive. Cool guy, but he's like, he tends to be on the hotter side of things. Like, he does get heated quite a bit. Let's see. I don't know how I actually don't remember how we raced each other. I think we were fine. Oh, jeez, okay. That one's not on him. I hit the apron there, and it just like kind of like Kyle Larson at Nashville last year. It's in the apron like that. It slowed him up, sent me up already. Race with the 071 time. Huh. Okay, actually, yeah, that's probably a given. Because I'm not sure Brocky ever quit the league. Oh my gosh, that's a bad lag spike. Oh my goodness. That's one of the worst spots. That's one of the worst spots for it. Okay. Let's cut. Does a caution come out? Or is that the end? Oh, I think that's the end. So I finished third. And I finished third in style. Wait, is it third? Oh my gosh, last lap ate it. Wait, if not, then it's probably a caution. Yeah, I guess caution because they're still going. Maybe? Yeah, caution came out. Okay, that was a caution. Thank goodness. I think guys... Huh? Oh, guys are pitting. Okay. Pit cycles. Nice. Cut. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Taking on the last lap. Wait. Okay, Tay, you mentioned Dover. This might hurt. Hopefully I don't take too long with Dover. I think that's going to be part of the little schedule here. I'm just going by date. I think this is like the earliest race amongst the files I have left of Pirtek here. So okay, so I let GS by. Oh, geez, I got aggressive there. Hit the curb. Surprised that didn't send me around knowing my luck. Near the end of these races. And I messed up with GS. Brocky's right there. I don't know why I'm hugging the apron like that. It didn't hurt me as much. Brocky tries to cross over. No good. Nice try on a slingshot, Brocky. Does he get me here? I don't know. He's always bumped me. Yep, he did it again. Do we save it? Nope. I could have if Bossman wasn't there. Up around and Bossman too. That's probably another caution. Oh, jeez. That was just dumb. That was straight dumb. Okay, I think it's almost over. Last lap, what's their fuel? Okay, actually, I don't know what the what his fuel is at. I'm not cheating because I restarted with y'all. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what he's talking about. I guess some sort of chatter in VC. I just don't remember. Okay, if there's 2 to go, I fumbled it. Whatever. Let's see how it finishes, though. Maybe it's strong, because they tend to go crazy. Apple. Okay, Apple. Thank goodness I didn't get hit there. Gosh darn it, Apple. Okay, it's probably final lap, because how much time left here? Go. Okay, do I make it? Yeah, I do. Bossman, Brock, you're at it. Oh my gosh, 7% fuel. I was really stretching it. It didn't really pay off that much. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad now. I sent. Oh, jeez. I don't think Boston fans want to get pissed much, but oh, jeez. Okay, there you go. I guess I felt bad about it at the time too. So there you go. I'm just looking at the chat up there. So even at the time, I felt bad about it, and I guess because I don't think Bossman talks in the VC ever. He just goes through the chat. Yeah. Oh, that was just 3.6% to spare. Oh my gosh. Fuel call, and I finished where? Like fourth, I think. 2, 3. I think I finished fourth. Never raced a boss man. Well, boss man's actually boss man's pretty cool. He's fast. He doesn't really run through people. So, yeah, dude's solid. And even in the chat itself, he doesn't really like get pissed that much. It seems. 25 seconds left. All right, switching up to what was that? 6:02. I'm gonna save that. I gotta remember to save that. 60 what? Hang on. No, that's August. What? 6:02, 6:09. I think this was like a weekly thing. So going through these, if I went to actually, I think I went to the Roval already. Is that Dover? Oh boy. Okay, no, I'll do. Oh Christ, this is gonna take long. Okay, wait. So Dega, whatever this is, I think it's Pocono, Dover. We already did Roval. I think this is Texas. I'm gonna hate doing Texas. No, Dover. Well, Dover is here, or maybe. You know what? I'm gonna skip ahead. This is gonna be. Yeah, I'll skip ahead to Dover. Why not? This is since I just talked about it. Oh snap! You're in this. I just noticed it. I forgot you made a start late in the season. Oh, that car is awesome. That little Caesar's car. Oh man. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I don't remember doing that. I have no clues in a 7, but that's a pretty awesome scheme. Oh, wait. Now I know it's Enchilada. Because I can't stand that guy. Oh, there's me. There's the last lap in 08. That's going to be something to remember. I got it second. So that's something to remember. Me last lap in BSP to a degree. I forgot where. Yeah, I forgot where you finished, Tay, but. Oh, jeez, and I don't know what happened there, but yeah, then I just kept hitting the wall. So at that point, it's my fault. And I blocked the 41. I think that's Midnight in the 41, by the way. He was still my teammate at the time. Oh my! What am I doing? Oh my gosh! I'm crazy. I think it's still green, by the way. Maybe. Let's skip ahead a bit. Yeah, still green. I had to merge. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Midnight was 41. I'm trying to remember because there was quite a few different 41s in depending on the league I ran in. And the 41 and the guy who ran 41 in Quentin's league, like that's the main guy I remembered, and he just got on my nerves near the end of my run there. So I think that's why the 41 irked me from then on. There's certain things are ruined for me depending on what league. Basically, any hindrance, I would put it like this. Basically, because of the morons that are in Pirtek, you don't see them here, but like you see them in later footage. Like, because of the morons that are in Pirtek, that running Pirtek later on, they ruined the Hendrick for me when racing in these leagues. So it was cool to see Midnight win the Chrome Pro Series Season 2 championship, but he did it as Kyle Larson, and it kind of irked me. because those elitist morons, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, they ruined Hendrick for me in these things. Well, now we have a different reason and somewhat think ill of Hendrick, though that's not really Hendrick's fault. I don't know how I made the same mistake as Enchilada. I might start skipping ahead a bit. Wait, actually, can I get past him? I tried, but I get stuck. Taylor runs up the track. Then it was bad when I was trying to be full time. Yeah, I think the main factor was just the guys who were in it. Like, I might talk about that in full when I finally get to like the last of it. Bad people were as well. Yeah. It's not even that. Like, I might as well say it here. I was gonna make an event station episode, but I will just say it here. The age thing, and it's not even the age thing. It's the fact that one of the guys told me to just get iRacing, because I think I explained to him. I come home from a long day, and I feel like racing. I just feel like, racing online or whatever. This dude's like, get Roblox. Not get Roblox, sorry. The dude's like, get iRacing. It's like, bear in mind, I don't know if you have iRacing, but I know a lot of guys in a server do. So, like, what's the difference? I don't know. I don't even think it's that. I don't know what his thing is. I don't know what the guy's angle was when he's going off on my age like that. I think that was an age mindset. I don't know. Like, even talking to Jazz Lee about this like not even on footage or any. Wow, I really pushed 7 up there. Even talked to her about this, like, it's like, I even told her, like, iRacing is like a commitment, because last I checked, I think you have to, it's like, I forgot how much it costs to buy it on Steam, but it's not just a matter of buying it, it's also a membership that's going on constantly. Kind of like a gym membership. Or just any membership, honestly. Just, you pay a certain amount a month, but it's like, it goes to waste if you're just not interested. I just don't find myself racing iRacing that competitively. Especially with the time I have right now, it's just no. Even if I was to just drop a bunch of stuff to do more iRacing, if I was to just drop Roblox entirely, do iRacing, I just wouldn't have that much time. I feel for me, I need to commit to. I need to fully commit, especially in this economy. I feel like I need to fully commit to it if I'm gonna just throw money at it per month. It's just age at the end of the day. In this case, age does not matter so much. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my gosh, okay, I'll run it back. What was happening there? Especially when, like, for most part, just racing. Okay, he fought back. Okay, I'm not sure whose fault that was, because I do a late block, but then he proceeded to fight back. I don't know. I'd say that's both our faults, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, actually, I'll take that one. I think the thing is, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, this guy, Enchilada, irked me a lot, especially earlier on in this season in particular. We haven't had that many run-ins, but I think here I don't know if it started setting me. Oh my gosh! What? I don't remember that either. I only remember the last 10 laps of this race, to be honest. Yeah, as like I said, the iRacing thing's a commitment, because especially the stories I heard. Because I think I told you about the YouTuber Austin Agonoski. How there was a video he made a few years ago talking about how iRacing became this, it said WoW as like an acronym, but it was basically World of Warcraft, he said. Or just WoW for short. Which kind of was, because a whole bunch of people just grind through the game. It's like, how do I make that mistake? Jesus, pace laps, man. Okay, anyway, like, wow. I don't even know how I did that. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I think I was trying to pit, was I? I was. But essentially, yeah, like, I think the main thing that turned me away was, like, I didn't want to become that. Because it's easy for me to just, like, I don't know if it's, like, has to do with my autism or whatever, but there are times when I tend to be fixated on certain things. And it'll just happen. Like, I'll just get fixated on something for hours on end. And it just distracts me. And it's like, I do not need to do that with iRacing. Especially when iRacing isn't getting me. Especially when iRacing isn't giving me nothing. It's not like I'm running. It's not like I'm running in some one of those big leagues out there. That's the autism I do that as well. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I know it affects people differently, but I know for sure that's how, yeah, that's how it is for me a lot. And you could tell it's affected how I do content as well. Because everything's kind of all over the place. Like the Monster Havoc thing I uploaded, I wanted to, like, that was, oh my gosh, Brocky. That Monster Havoc thing I just uploaded, like El Paso or whatever, I did that like, I recorded that like a month ago, I think. Or maybe 3 weeks ago. Me and Aaron 2003 and trying to get the paint schemes work. Oh, yeah. Okay, not much happened. And let's get, oh my gosh, that's a lot to go through. I don't know what happened there. Skipping along. Okay, more pace laps. Are we going? Okay, yeah, we are. Yeah, like. This race, man. I'm glad I'm doing this before Dega, because Dega's gonna take forever. I feel like getting this out the way. Dega's always bound to take forever. I think there was, okay, I gotta mention, there was one Talladega race, I think months before this, when, I think it was on the way home from, like, Ontario or something. I'm doing I'm just doing a Pirtek race in the car or whatever. And it's like, what was it? I had to, like, hotspot it. At the end, I wasn't able to finish the race, but it is what it is. I tried. Race was a mess. I don't know why I went out of my way to go to race at Talladega. Especially when the playoffs are going. Like, then again, I don't remember where I was in the playoff standings. But if I was winless, I was probably, I don't know. Because I wasn't like, yeah, so, oh my gosh, yeah, so I find the line. I'm not sure I could run Dover anymore. Whatever I do, oh my god. Really? Whatever I do here, I don't think I'm ever able to replicate it. I just couldn't. Dago with no internet is not good. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I was hotspotting. Oh, okay, thing is, okay, it was the fact that I used hotspot, so you said it was, like, no good. So I used hotspot, and there's, like, 12 cars. So it was just a disaster waiting to happen. Thinking about that. Racing on hotspot, and you said the internet's not, like, Dago no internet's not good. So I hotspotted it. I hotspotted a Talladega race that had 12 cars. No wonder there was a whole bunch of wrecks. I think I caused a few inadvertently because the cars are just, phasing in and out. It does that thing where it's fritzing around. Are we? Oh no, we're not merging. We're just like lining up. Okay, I'm good on the restart. How good was I in this race? Oh yeah, well, like I said, I learned the hard way. That was my first time hotspotting any Roblox race, let alone one with 12 cars. So, like, trust me, I learned the hard way. That was my first time using hotspot on the laptop. Like, I learned the hard way. Trust me. I didn't notice I was doing good this early in the race. Well, say this early. We're like halfway at this point. I have done it. It's trash. Oh man. Oh boy. Bear in mind, that's back when the laptop still worked. In fact, if I remember it, if I'm getting the time frame right, it's around the time the old computer went bust, and right before the laptop went bust too, because the laptop has this boot loop issue where it'll, after a while, depending on what it is, it'll just restart on its own because of some weird error. Which I have not resolved somehow. I don't know what. Then again, I don't know. It's a laptop that gave me problems for a while. It had no issues for like a year and a half, and then the issues came back. Is this me versus the last lap right now? Is this the playoffs? Because we have playoff banners on. What the what? This is the playoffs. Yeah, we have playoff banners. I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh, I got in the last lap there. I don't remember you running this high up. You were in the lead for a moment. I think the only reason I helped last lap is because I just going with the flow there, just going with the groove. So, almost 3 wide there. I had to back out a lot. Midnight finally doing something in this race. Never mind, he hit the wall. Oh no! Oh no! I don't. Oh my! And we wrecked again. Is that a caution? Unless there's a stage finish. That might be a stage finish. I don't know. No, he just cleared himself. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Still running the top 3. That's rough. I don't think a caution came out. And we're all that's left in this race, by the way. What the what? We're all that's left. So Midnight's dead last right now. Why are the car counts low for this? I don't know why. Just like, for some reason, I just started thinking about, what was it? NZ Go, whatever? I think you told me about that guy. His channel is awesome. Like, at lunch break, I'm just watching his videos. It's like, him talking about these charters, man. Like, crazy. Or these non-charters. Oh my, what just happened? Okay, I guess that, I don't even know what to say. Moving on. Oh man, I remember in this race a lot of drivers come in and out. Oh yeah, that's true. Because right now it seems to just be like the 5 or 6 of us consistently. And his go is go. Yeah, he really is. Like, he really is. I think the first video I saw on that guy was the H. Scott Motorsports thing. I didn't even know what happened at Team Motors. That's a sad ending. Yeah. Thank goodness that every driver involved in that team, actually, when you think about it, they all recovered in terms of their NASCAR career. That's crazy. Been there since 51 subs. Oh yeah. I think you told me that before. But yeah, it's crazy to think that's like the 3 Uncharted. I guess I'm racing back, or a caution came out. Probably caution. Yeah, I remember, like, I think it was really cool. Like, looking back, I don't remember if Enzgo mentioned it in the video itself. I remember. I think when I just thought of it now, it's actually pretty cool that all 3 full-time drivers to run in H. Scott actually, like, got a career resurgence after. So none of them were actually, like, completely hurt from the team. Well, not to say the team was absolute garbage, but, like, they were not it for the Cup Series, at least. Because thinking about it, Clint Boyer takes over Tony Stewart's ride, which actually, I mean, that was just, everyone already knew that was going to happen, but at least he got, he still got something done in the fourth. H. Scott was trash. Oh yeah, but I feel like there's been a lot worse. I feel like there's been a lot worse even for the time period. I don't know why. And Michael Annett, when you think about it, Michael Annett never really got the shot. He never really got a proper shot. He spent a lot of time in ARCA, Trucks, and Xfinity. Then by his rookie year, it's like 2014, with Tommy Baldwin. Yeah, Tommy Baldwin. Not like Rickware Racing. It's more like colleague. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, I mean, yes, somewhat, but at least colleague, like, at least AJ was able to win with colleague. You know, colleague actually shows speed more often. Like Justin Haley at Chicago in the first Chicago race was legendary. If it wasn't for SVG, I would have loved to see a Justin Haley win at Chicago. If it wasn't for SVG being like a beast, I would have loved to see Haley win. He was amazing. That's probably Haley's best race in his Cup career. That first Chicago race, he got a ride at Junior. Okay, oh yeah, talking about Michael and that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's amazing that like everyone involved was able to like get a career resurgence after their time in Cup didn't work. Well, I'm mainly referring to Annette and Allgaier. You know, so at least there's that. Michael Annette, at least he got at least something good came out of it because my first experience with Annette was my very first experience with Michael. Seeing Michael. Oh my gosh, I can't tell whose fault that was there. I don't know, but yeah, basically, it was good to see. I don't know, it was good to see Michael Annette like I said, my first experience with Michael Annette ever was like because bear in mind my very first year watching like the full season, like, where I was actually paying attention, following everything was 2014. So I see Michael Annette, I'm like, who is this guy? Because I heard the hype around Austin Dillon already. So the main guy in that rookie class like that they hyped was Austin Dillon. Alex Bowman was kind of an unknown entity at that point, or at least for me. I don't remember how he was in Xfinity. Larson, I only knew about him because of that Daytona wreck, the one that like injured 28 people. Up to that point, that's all I knew Larson for. What else? Yeah, I already mentioned Bowman. Who else was that rookie class? For some reason, Sorensen felt like a rookie to me, even though Sorensen is far from a rookie at that point. Maybe it's because he ran full time for the 36. I don't know. But I think it was the last decent ride Sorensen ever got, even though, like I said, it's Tommy Baldwin. But the 36 was always a solid car for Tommy. And I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh shoot! Almost knocked my phone over. That start, yeah. Is that last lap was he really that far away? Good lord. Actually, let's see when I get. I'm not sure another caution comes out. Maybe. And oh my gosh, that almost sent me around again. That's what happened to me at Charlotte when battling BSP. He like smacks the wall out of two, but as I'm running up the track in the perfect groove, like. Oh, did a crash happen? Wait. No, maybe it's a stage. I think that's a stage. Yeah, it's probably a stage. Oh my gosh. Actually, hang on. I gotta. Look at that. But yeah. The domino effect on H. Scott Motorsports there. When you think about it. And the fact that Wood Brothers. I did not know Wood Brothers started the charter era without a charter. But given the rules, that makes sense because they were just part-time. For like 7 years, I think, by the way. I think Wood Brothers was like part-time for 7 years at that point. We were talking about like when they started using charters. All because of Ken Schrader's awful 2006. Oh, I pitted there. That's what's going on. Okay, we're finally going through this. Okay. We're actually going through this faster than I thought. That was 4 years. Actually, no. I remember it was a video from, I don't know if he still calls himself NRF, but that was a YouTuber I used to watch. He used to do stop motion, then it stopped. And his content was actually fairly good. There was a video that NRF did, 2006? What was it? Yeah, there was a video NRF did where, in like where he was talking about like the good, the bad, and the ugly from the 2006 silly season. He talked about the good ones, talked about the not so great but all right ones, and then he started talking about the downright bad. One of the bad ones that he talked about, Ken Schrader moving over to 21 for 2006. It was so bad they basically somewhat of a rebuild. They basically forced a part time from 2007 onwards, which I think John Wood did make a few starts in that. Bill Elliott tried a couple times. Then Trevor Bayne in 2011. We all know the story there. And by the way, it was not 2009 to 2012. It was around that time, but like, thing is, Bayne was still part time. Bayne was always part time in the 21 car. Even like 2014. 2015 was Ryan Blaney. I don't know if Blaney was declared a rookie in 2015. I really hope not, because Wood Brothers was part time still. But yeah, you're half right, but it was longer. The part time was like Wood Brothers, like the 2000s. It was a rough time for Wood Brothers. The fact that they survived the recession, now that I think about it, is a miracle. Because the recession killed off a lot of teams, a lot of significant teams from the early 2000s. When you really sit and think about it, it killed a lot of just and we're talking like teams that we still talk about to this day. You know, 2016. I think he was a rookie when 21 had no charter. Okay, yeah. I was rooting. The thing is, I was rooting for Blaine to make the playoffs. It sucks that he didn't that year. I mean, now that I think about it, he wouldn't have made it far anyway. But, because just no matter what system, it's like you could tell who's just not going to make it in the first round. But it still would have been cool to see a non-charter team make the playoffs in the first year of a charter system. And it sucks to see, just looking at the ends go videos, you see how the chance of that got slimmer and slimmer in terms of how competitive the non-charter teams were. That really shows how the charters affect the economy there. He would go to a round of 8. He went that far? I don't remember that. I gotta mention this. I actually don't remember the 27 season that well at all. All I know is that Logano missed the playoffs, which is a big hurrah moment. If only. Oh my gosh. Oh man. The fact that it happened later. On speed. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And not only that, Logano did win a race in the regular season in 2017. It's just that something happened where they disallowed it. It wasn't an Austin Dillon send. It was something else in the car. It was like he won a race, but they made it ineligible for playoff thing or whatever. And then it went downhill from there. I remember that Black Flags Matter video. And you see, I'm just chasing down last lap. I think that's the rest of this race, by the way. It pains me because you see, I got something for him, but when I start to, thing is, for some reason, I never think to just keep running the same line. For some reason, I try to drive it in even harder the closer I get. It's there's no need, unless I could really get into his bumper. There's no need for me to change up my line so much, but I just didn't learn, and I smacked the wall here. Then I lose a bit more ground. And that's basically, I think that's how the rest of this race goes. I could be wrong, but I want to see this to the end. 12 minutes? I might skip a couple laps depending on what happens, but good days of the playoffs, man. Or not good days of the playoffs, what am I saying? But somewhat good days of the playoffs because Logano missed it. And not only that allowed Martin Truex Jr. just to not only... did Truex win the most races that year? I'm not sure. I know he won the championship. I know, statistically, Truex was the most deserving champion that year. So, mad props. That was probably the best outcome when it comes to the playoffs ever. Right there. Just Truex 2017. Best playoff outcome ever. And it's just, man, and it's still. I was trying not to talk about it, but it's just I feel bad. Larson. Oh yeah, Larson 2021 as well. Yeah. That one too. Yeah, that one too. It's just me as a Truex fan, because at the time, it's not that I started to hate Truex over time. It's just I always preferred him with Furniture Row because it's just the story behind it, right? So I think once he joined Joe Gibbs, I'm like, oh, okay, he's Joe Gibbs now. But back then, I was really rooting for Truex. I was so pissed when he couldn't get out the round of 12 in 2016. I thought 2016 was his year. 2017, he got it. I'm like, this is probably the best year of the playoffs ever of all time. And Larson coming back, I'm saying this as a black man, I was fine with Larson in 2021. It's whatever. He got because Larson, think about it, he got suspended from iRacing, suspended from Chip Ganassi. Actually, no, initially suspended. Then they fired him. Gone for the rest of the year. He got punished. Like they threw a book at him. He paid for it. They eventually allowed him back. And then he started winning races. No one could stop him. It is what it is. And yeah, Larson deserved 2021. That was great. And the thing is, what really sucks about 2025, I didn't really want to talk about it, but like the fact that Larson, I'm not sure I mentioned this in my finale rant, but the fact that Larson, looking at non-playoff standings, would still be champion. But no one cares about it because of how NASCAR presented everything, you know? That's what makes it so. I think that's what makes me even more mad about this year's finale. The fact that the right guy won the title, but because of how everything's structured, the way NASCAR presents everything, it still felt like a robbery. And it's such an achievement to me how they managed to do that. If not for David Starr, Larson would not win it. David Starr? Wait, was David Starr in the 44? I know the 44 had a tire failure. Huh. I thought that was Yale in the 44. I'm not sure if you're talking about the 44, but I don't know. Well, even then, yeah, it is. I know. And even then, like the way I see it though, it's a very big lose. Cause at the end of the day, even though I love to see Hamlin win, there's still a lot of people who despise Hamlin. They still see it as unfair, especially when there's still plenty of Larson fans out there. They still see it as a robbery that Hamlin, didn't win the championship. Even if Hamlin won the championship, they still see it like. Either way, you're going to piss off a lot of fans. David Starr have a brake rotor going to the track and 19 lost it and Larson got it. 13. Huh. Oh, 2021. Just burp for a minute. Wow, I've really lost it. Wow. And I don't think a caution comes out. This is the race. Oh, okay, BSP gives me a fight, though. Okay, BSP gives me a fight. So, yeah, it really. Oh, man. It's like. This is just. Wow. When do I get lapped? Wait, do you get lapped? Oh. Well, to be fair, this race. Okay, given all the green flag laps, actually, it might be possible. So, yeah, you're right. More people do join in. There's Apple now. I just realized. Or I think Apple's been in and out. Because that happens with Apple sometimes. He's one of those guys who tends to pop in and out throughout the race. If you remember. Oh, my goodness, like. So I'm just really trying. I'm getting closer now. I'm not sure how much time I have left. Especially with the fuel, though I don't even think I think I stopped caring about fuel at this point. I'm just gunning for him. Go a lap down at pace. Oh Lord. Oh, that's rough. And to be for this of all races to be one of the races that goes caution free, especially if there's more cars, this is a wreck fest for sure. This is Wreckfest for sure. But it's decently spread out. Because for this, is like, you have to find a particular groove. And it's like, it feels like everyone fights for that groove. And that's how a lot of crashes happen. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Oh, that's you there. Oh, geez, I see you there. Oh, man, you were right. Assuming you weren't lapped already, I think this is it. I don't know if last lap slows up for you. Man, like, at this point, I could not race over it. Yeah. And like I said before, whatever performance I had here, I could not replicate it. I couldn't really replicate. Oh my gosh, what the what? Wait a minute. What happened? And bear in mind, even with that in mind, I couldn't catch him still. Despite whatever just happened there, I still couldn't catch him. Oh, you know what? I think you were trying to get out the way from him, but he went under you. I think that's what happened. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, I thought that was you trying to go down. I thought that was you trying to like go down to get out the way, but he just anticipated you staying up. Oh boy. Well, at the same time, like I said, like the little like those little fumbles, like I don't know. I wonder what it's like to just sort of see it from my perspective here versus someone just watching the race unfold. Like, maybe someone might find it boring, but at the same time, it's like, from my perspective, this is like, I'm like locked in here. I feel like NASCAR kind of missed a point with it. Oh my, that's probably the big mess up there. I think NASCAR probably missed a point there, you know? I swear they just don't understand that. So, oh my, was the race over by that point? I think it was, yeah. I think that's the race. That's what I said at the time, yeah. And looking at the thing, I think, is that the race? Because there's nothing else. There's no more footage, I think. Yeah, that was the race, so yeah. That's probably, my goodness, man. The best I ever ran Dover, and it was like, oh, man. And given this is the playoffs, too, we're both in the playoffs, so like, and so is BSP. Like, these are playoff guys going at it. And this is, like, by points. I think it was, what was it? I think it was, like, I forgot what the rounds were. Was it 2 races or what? So, looking at it there, okay. Dega, this, and we already saw the Roval. Actually, let me double check. It looks like the Roval. I don't think we do Oval Charlotte again. Actually, before I delete this, I might have to clip a few things. There's some interesting stuff here. I think this is I think this takes up the most gigs out of all of them because it took forever. Second Talladega race, here we go. I'm gonna hate this. Is this the debut of the Caterpillar? I think this is the debut of the Caterpillar 10 car. With NXT in the back. Which I still watch NXT. NXT is still fun to watch. Still a bit annoying with how things have been going right now. Because a lot of guys in NXT have just not gone up to the main roster, and it's annoying. It's almost at the levels of Corey Haim just not going up, you know what I mean? It's that level. Like, it's annoying for me right now. Caliper car is on all of European schemes. Yeah, it is, yeah. And for a while, that was the only 22 scheme I ever made. Because I was just lazy when it came to Landon's League. And when it came to Landon's League, I just made used it. And I think the 22 Caliper one, I made that one from scratch. I don't even know why. I think I still had the template in my stores. I don't know why I made the Caterpillar car from scratch when it came to Landon's League. And it's not even that different from this one. So I don't know what my thought process was there. But for the longest time, that was the only 22 car I made. Because I didn't want I wasn't sure about. I wasn't sure I'd stick around in Land's League for that long, so I kept the I just kept the Caterpillar car, and that was it. And then about a week or two ago, I made a Hot Wheels Acceleracers paint scheme in celebration of 20 years since the Hot Wheels Acceleracers movies happened. Because Hot Wheels Acceleracers was my childhood movie. Well, aside from Cars, wait, it was Cars. It was a Cars movie, and Hot Wheels Acceleracers, which came out a year before the Cars movie. And it was like a series of 4 movies, and actually before those 4 movies, it was Hot Wheels Highway 35, which is almost 2 hours long. While the 4 Acceleracers movies were each an hour long exactly. I don't know how they timed it like that. Easily one of the most iconic Hot Wheels series, television series out there ever. Landon is interesting. I have my thoughts. Yeah, same here. Oh jeez, what the what? At the time, I was cool landing here. I think around this time in June, July, I was cool at landing. Because if I wasn't, I just wouldn't have bothered anymore. I would have quit a long, long time ago. Drinking Coca-Cola today. It's annoying I drink Coca-Cola. My goodness. Just to get me through the day. I hate doing it because I have problems with my teeth as is. But Coca-Cola just makes my teeth feel dry, and it feels worse. I don't know why. But I only drank out of convenience. Good lord. Lana was fine, but now Lana is just a bad person. Yeah. He was always kind of annoying. It just got worse now the more he was doing it. The more he's doing it. It's like whatever little patience he had at the start, it got even lower. And that's why I quit. I'm not sure if maybe Lana's stuff might be a binge stream. I don't know when. That'll be a binge stream just to go through his stuff. And his won't take as long either. Because my footage, me running Lana's League, both versions are both very scarce. Because there are 2 versions. There's the one I did with the Caterpillar car initially. The Caterpillar 22. And then sometime later, what was it? There was some point. Then there's the recent version, which I think it was called Lucas Oil both times. And the recent version, I just jumped in with like 4 races into the season. But thing is, I was actually getting good finishes, and it's like I found myself third in the standings somehow. And then I'm like, okay, I'm somehow third in the standings now. I might as well keep running Land's League. Then I just lost patience because dude, I don't know, dude just keeps running in races where he just doesn't have a private server. So there's all these interruptions. Sonoma made me angry. The only reason I'm not too angry about Sonoma is the fact that I wound up finishing second, which is actually better than I thought I did because Sonoma was kind of rough for me. But I still finished second, so I'm happy about it. I am a Celsius guy for energy. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. That's fair. And I think Celsius is a thing here, by the way, but I still prefer Monster. But I only do it on rare occasions where, there are certain days there's certain days I just have to lock in. So I just, gotta make sure I'm up, because my sleep cycles is just garbage. So on those certain days... Oh, jeez, big crash. So on those certain days, I just drink Monster. I only started doing that a few months ago, and it was a weird experience. And maybe it's because I hadn't drank it in forever up to that point. Or maybe because the fact that I was dumb enough to chug it down. Which just never do. Especially with my autism, I tend to be kind of hyper as is. I tend to be kind of with my autism in general, I tend to be hyper as is. So the fact that I chugged down Monster was the dumbest thing I ever did. Like, I thought I was gonna get a panic attack. 3 East Coast Celsius got recalled because it had vodka? Vodka? What the what? How did they manage? How did that happen? What the what? I'm gonna start skipping things. Oh, is that Interstate in the 40? Oh, I forgot that. That paint scheme does not fit. I think that's a BBR car Interstate tried to fit onto this. Okay, things are fairly clean. How long is this? This is somehow less than a Dover race. Let that sink in. Less than Dover, less than the Roval. We must have been. That means we must have been fairly clean here, because it's like, I don't know. Unless BSP just put too many laps on the Roval. Because Roval's like an hour and a half. This one's an hour and 10. Yeah, like, this just... Yeah, like... Looking through... So, last lap's running pretty well here. There's BSP. Aiden. And Aiden... I think from right now, I think Aiden still races. I think. Because Aiden races for real. I think I caught a live stream of him racing, like the small... I don't know what they're called, but like these small open wheel, like, they look like tiny modifieds. He ran them at I think it was Talladega. It was during Talladega weekend this year. Oh my gosh, Apple. I think that was Apple. I think this year in the spring Talladega weekend, he was racing like those tiny sprint cars. A small oval, like literally right outside Talladega. I caught the stream. It was cool to see. Yeah, it's really cool. He is not racing a long time. Yeah. If it's because of his IRL stuff, then I can understand. Either that or he's just fed up with road racing like a lot of us are. Oh my gosh, that's the dumbest way to flip ever. I don't even know if that's a race. Oh, come on. Yeah. I know he hasn't done road racing forever. If he's fed up with it, I don't blame him. The only reason I haven't quit. I mean, there was a bit where there was a time I did quit for a bit. Especially when Pirtek was on hiatus for a bit. I just wasn't racing anywhere else. And I just focused on Chrome Pro Series, but anyway. Fine with them being done with road race. Yeah, that's fair. Especially when you race for real, it's like, if road racing is going to give you that much problem, just, I don't know, stick to the real racing. Assuming things are, handy dandy there, stick to the real racing. NASCAR 25 comes out in 14 hours. Oh, yeah. Problem is, I don't have the hardware for it, but that's something I'm looking into. There's a lot of stuff I have to plan ahead and save up for. Because I know for sure this PC ain't going to handle it. No way. It barely handles NR. And bear in mind, my older PC could barely handle Wreckfest, which takes more to handle than NR. Because on my older PC, NR handled just fine. Struggle with Wreckfest. This kind of struggles with NR depending on the settings. I had to shorten the resolution for it to run a smooth frames. No way. I'm telling you now, no way is it working on here. I don't know. I'm going to have to... I kind of know what to do, but I just need a bigger PC for it. So if I could fix the old one, maybe. Because the issue is that the old one... Oh, you have a gaming laptop. Okay. Because I remember, my old computer right now, I've had it for 4 years at this point. And it's not even the fact that... And I got that warning saying that, Windows 10 no longer supported. The issue, though, was that whatever it was, it deemed my computer, the old computer, not fit, or it's too outdated to update to Windows 11. And that's weird, because the thing is, I was being a moron and kind of delayed it going to Windows 11 to begin with, only to find out like 2 months before the shutdown support that it was not gonna, it couldn't support Windows 11 anyway. But there's probably a way to force it in. That's something else I looked into. We just haven't really had time to. Oh my gosh, that was... I don't even think that merge was my fault. I don't think that was my fault. I got wrecked anyway. Oh boy, I'm going to start skipping a bit to save a bit more time, because there's one more race to look at. Windows 10 is better than 11 with UI. 11 looks better to... Yeah. Yeah, I prefer Windows 11. I prefer Windows 10 in terms of the way it looks, I guess. The way certain things are. With Windows 11, I do like that for File Explorer. You could just there are tabs for File Explorer now that actually makes things a lot easier. A whole lot easier. Like, there's always pros and cons to these things, you know? Oh boy. It's like how there's pros and cons to my newer phone that I use to record things. Because thing is oh man, it's kind of rough to sketch things on the newer phone. For some reason it's I don't know if it's processing too much or what, but it feels delayed when sketching. We're just crazy right now. And that's why I'm glad my old phone still works. My goodness, 7 years with this thing. 7 years. I think 3 different Samsung Galaxies have been around since then. I don't know how did I reverse into that? Oh, whatever. Okay, pit, skip. I'm just skipping pits. Yeah. Oh man. The tabs are okay for me, at least. I don't have more than one open at a time. Oh, okay. For me, right now, I have a whole lot. I mean, you don't see it on the File Explorer I showed there, because I made two different File Explorer windows just so I don't have to show a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. But on the other File Explorer window, it's 5 tabs running at once. If I'm trying to put rigs or rods, if I just look in rigs or rods, find something interesting, I just want to download it and plop it into the mods folder. Because I have to click through a lot just to get into the mods folder for rigs or rods. So I'm just keep the tab on, you know? Have download. Oh, geez. The downloads tab, the capture tab, which has all the recordings. And it helps that I have two drives. The one that's with the computer and a bigger one that has a whole lot more storage. So that's starting to run out. And that's why I'm doing this live stream. Make a shortcut. Oh, yeah, I forgot. For some reason, I'm too stubborn to come up with these, shortcuts or easy way outs. Seriously. I don't know why. I think oh, geez, I cut myself off because of a big wreck. But I was trying to say before, minutes ago, about 5 minutes ago. I think the only reason I still roll race now is my stubbornness. Pretty much. This has always been a problem with me. And this also happens with shows too. Shows even how I mentioned WWE earlier, or even AEW wrestling. It takes a lot, even with shows. It takes a whole lot of nonsense for me to quit. A lot. I don't know what it is. Are we racing? Oh yeah, we are. Or are we pacing? No, we're racing straight up. Okay. But also, my desktop is so bad. I will send it to you on. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta see it. Oh, Lord, okay. Jeez. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, man. Oh, my, why are we... Oh, okay, it's a race back anyway. I looked down for a second, so I wasn't sure what was happening. But yeah, yeah, it really, it's yeah. Okay, let's just get through this. Go, okay. It takes a lot for me to just quit stuff. That's why if you remember one of the Discord chats or whatever, I don't know if it was your league or Eli's, but Grave was mentioning how like or it was him or BSP saying that wrestling was boring now. All those FNAF games I have not played in months. Oh boy. Oh, the fan games, yeah. I gotta be honest, I've only gotten to FNAF recently, and that's because I don't know, I guess I don't know what it was. It just got more intriguing to me. Especially when I heard about the movie coming out. Mainly because Josh Hutcherson is in it. Because I remember growing up, like, Josh Hutcherson being a child actor. Like, dude's been acting since he was a kid. Saw him in the Hunger Games movie, which I only watched Hunger Games because my French class, like, the teacher in my French class had us watch a lot of different movies. Hunger Games was one of them. So we saw, like, the first two Hunger Games movies. That's crazy, yeah. It's just crazy. I saw a movie opening night. Oh, okay. Because at the time, I just was not into movies that was based off books. That just wasn't me. It was just not me. But over time, I found like an appreciation for them. Ever since like the class had us. And here's a fun fact for you. My the French class, I think it was grade 6 French class, had us watch the first 3 Harry Potter movies, but we watched them in French with like English subtitles. Over myself halfway. Oh jeez. That's sad. That sucks. But by the way, last time I went to theaters was my sister and I went to TV shows weren't, yeah. Like finished like what was it? I think the last time I went to the movies was like my sister and I went to see Sonic the Hedgehog. And crazy thing is, it was a week and a half before the lockdown hit. We got lucky. We got lucky. Like, we got lucky. Oh my gosh. And they're going crazy for... oh my... didn't... Apple Coast... oh my... no. Poor Apple. Are we still wrecking? No, they save it. That might be a caution anyway. The VSP did throw a few cautions for flips. I have seen all the Sonic movies in theater. No, okay, nice. The reason why I didn't, I think... I don't know, our family is just... my family is just a lot more conscious about that stuff now. Because things did get worse in Canada. Like, things were kind of thing in 2019. But the pandemic did affect a lot of things. Good lord, that wreck was violent. Let's see it one more time, actually. Yeah, my goodness, it affected a lot. Prime Minister did not help at all. Our Prime Minister did not help at all. Poor Aiden. Oh my. Yeah. It's rough. I'm not gonna get into politics stuff because I don't follow it enough. All I know is that whatever Trudeau did didn't help. It did for a short bit, but my goodness. So. Going through this race, man. Oh, man. Let me cut through this. Okay. Cut again. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was a good time. Oh, man. Okay, at least I got Cheez-Its with me. I think I said earlier I was going to take a break for certain stuff, but I didn't. At least I got Cheez-It crackers with me. Might as well just have that. Oh, no. Alright. It's going. Wow, this is just, yeah, this race, man. Right, seems like he left. It is what it is. It's kind of late. Right. Oh, nice to have. Oh, actually, it was nice to chat. The chatter during this, because I probably would have fallen asleep by now going through all of this. My good. You have to admit, it's not a fun experience trying to go through all these again. But in my brain, I'm just so stubborn. I have to show this off. I have to get all this out of the way. And split it up in parts, by the way. My goodness. Split up in parts. I don't know why I'm so impulsive. I don't know what's wrong with me. Shoot, come on. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I'm merging, skipping along. Seems to be fine. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, jeez. That's messed. Oh, no. Wait. Is it still green? I save it. I don't know. Oh, boy. Alright. Oh, my gosh. Brocky. I'm, like, half paying attention, honestly. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on, 46. Oh, man. Oh, my. I'm stuck in the middle. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I think. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, man. Wait, nighttime at Talladega? That's unrealistic. Especially what Tay told me about, what was it? They just cannot support it, even if they actually put money into it. Alright, so. And there's all over the place. Alright, shoot, where is it? And they're just going nuts. Oh my gosh. I'm actually sorry. I'm tuned out. I might end this early. It's still progress. Pretty fast. Alright. Oh no. Oh man. Alright. Oh man. Oh, I don't know how I'm doing. I feel average. I feel average in this game. Alright. Jeez, we're all over the place. Oh, jeez, that. Oh no, interstate. All right. It's. Oh man. Are we pacing? Why does it feel slow out of nowhere? What the what? Why is it out of nowhere? It just feels slow. Wait, what? What happened? All right, let's see. Oh, jeez. Oh, Brocky. No, Brocky, don't do it. All right. All right. Oh shoot. I actually gotta run. Let's go. Ah, jeez. I have to readjust the seat. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Don't. Oh my gosh, PSP. Four wide. Jeez. I just want to just watch him reacting. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh Brocky. There he goes. Nice save. Oh boy. Oh man. This race is going well. Alright. Oh gosh darn it. It's going well, I guess. Come on. And it. Oh. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Okay. Is the caution out? And these. Okay. Once again, I'm battling the last lap. Story never changes. Same old story, guys. Seriously, same old story. Oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna skip, but it's getting interesting again. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, I get by him. I should clear him. Oh boy. Actually, wow. Okay. I'm actually doing pretty well here, putting a block on these guys. My goodness. Okay. Okay. Jeez, almost fell over again. And he... Jeez. Let's see if I can get by. Oh my gosh. I might call it quits now. At least this goes on my hard drive. I gotta... You know what, You know what, with the Roval? I already... put whatever footage I have. If anything, I screen record one of my live streams and just clip it there. I'm not doing this again. I don't have the time to clip all that. Shoot, where is it? I'm looking down again. Oh, you're back. Oh man, I'm not sure how many more. I think it's one more I'm doing. Well, oh jeez, this race. Didn't miss much. There's actually decent racing, for the most part. Like, I didn't think... For some reason, I thought it was more of a wreck fest. I guess BSP just made this race long. I guess. Like, there have been a few cautions, but it doesn't feel too stupid. Oh, yeah, there were quite a few. Well, actually, well, not a complete flip fest. There were a few. But this race actually hasn't felt stupid. It's actually felt fine. Oddly enough. This race actually feels competent. Shoot, where is it? Oh. Alright, let's try. Looking down, looking for a certain thing. Alright, let's see if I could... This race, man. I don't know how much time is left. I've not had a race like that in a while. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, maybe just people are just more impatient nowadays. So bear in mind, everyone in your league, or even in my league, pretty much all of them, like, most of them racing, like, find themselves racing in 3 other leagues simultaneously. So with all that racing going on, like, it's gonna get to people. As something Daredevil said in commenting on something today, saying how, like, I don't know, people are more patient. People in Arca are like just, I think it was responding to the event station episode I put out this morning. People were just more patient in Arca when it was like once a week. Which honestly, it somewhat makes sense because the guys who ran a season 1 for Traxxas Arca, they weren't really racing anywhere else. They ran like one other league. Like most of those guys did. A lot of guys who started Traxxas Arca are gone. I don't know why, but they pretty much run my league or maybe one other league, and that's it, to my knowledge. I mean, a lot more than I need to. Yeah, same here. Same here. Like I really need to cut down for my sanity. That's the main reason I don't. That's the main reason I despite joining BK's league, I never ran in it yet. Or at least the new one, because it's like I'm busy enough as is. I just don't really have time to do leagues back to back to back like that anymore. It was fun while it lasted. So I think, oh lord, okay, let's skip along. Did we put on a green? Is that what happened? Maybe? I don't know. It looks like it because I'm still going full speed. Yeah, I guess we just pit on a green flag pit stops. 12 but 7 that I've raced within the last month. Oh my gosh, that... See, oh man. Oh my lord. I've exaggerated I've been in 5 at once, but I think I actually have. I never actually counted. Let me think. Pirtek, Quentin. Last Lab's league, I think it was called Advent Health. Aiden's league called Carvana. That's 4. I was like half paying attention to my spin there. And maybe 5 if I count Daredevil's league, which never properly finished to my knowledge. I'm still in the server, it just kind of stopped though. Well, technically, yeah, I have been in 5 simultaneously. Wow. And I don't think I quit any of them at that point yet. Man. Oh, I should have skipped along. There we go. For me, it's just I don't want to make people feel like their league is bad or something. Like, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. That's pretty much why. Because you're like allies with certain guys, and then like they're like plugging their league, and it's like you know, not many members, and you feel like checking them out, you know. Oh yeah. I remember one bit. Oh, here's an interesting one. I'm not sure if this was in the server or if you saw it, but it was like, it was in the Trackster Roblox, whatever I call it, my Roblox server, or my Roblox Discord server, where Midnight was plugging this league or whatever. I guess he was excited for it. Then like what, 5-10 minutes later, he's like, never mind, I have a thing about my age. So yeah, whatever league he plugged, they had an issue with his age, so he just took back whatever plug he was doing. Yeah, I guess he had an issue with Midnight's age. So. And it's not, and from what I remember, yeah. And I don't know if it's the same people. I didn't recognize the league name. I don't know. Racing has actually been pretty competent. I don't know how either. Maybe we're just more patient, because that's the thing, like BSP's guys, not to discredit anyone that we race at all. I thought mid was like 22. I think 21. I don't know. That depends on whether or not his profile is outdated. All I know is that like age is similar to mine. And that's what always baffled me about Chase's issues with my age. It's because like you've been like, think about this. Midnight's been racing in the Pirtek Cup Series like for a while. Like ever since ever since BSP switched to MWRT, Midnight's been there. That's when I first knew about Midnight. Now I once again, I'm just numb to like the crashes going on. Oh my gosh. I'm just going off right now. But yeah, that's just the funny thing about it. Which, by the way, Tay, it didn't end there. It happened again. What was it? The most recent one, I don't want to spoil too much, because that's probably a whole video in itself. Because I know not many people watch the live streams anyway, so not much of a spoiler. Running BSP's league recently, what was it? What was it called? Oh, the Walmart Cup Series, I think it's called now. Oh, we're almost done. Wow. Okay, actually, let's see how this goes. The Walmart Cup Series, whatever. We raced at Coda, and it was late because BSP was, I think he was in another league that ran late, but I guess he still felt the need to race Coda late at like 10:30 or so. Yeah, 10:30 at night. At least it was a Friday. And it's like, what, 5-6 of us racing at Coda? We kind of struggled a bit. Actually, not really. Well, sort of. Somehow through pit strategy, I was actually able to keep up with Chase. Well, not really keep up, but I stayed like second or third, while him and Monkey was getting low on fuel, but he was running pretty fast. And this might be a YouTube short actually, because the final battle was awesome. Like, I mean, the final battle was great. I might as well explain this as things are getting hectic here. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Brocky, no! No, Brocky! Oh my goodness! I like how despite him tumbling, it's like I keep going the same direction. I don't try to veer or anything. I just hope that like I drive under him. They're still green. But yeah, if they're still there, oh man, like that's this story. Oh yeah, the battle between me, it was Chase and Monkey up front. I was kind of a distant third, but all their battling allowed me to somewhat. And this is controversial because what was it? Monkey started cutting, okay, then Chase started cutting to like follow him or whatever, and then I kind of started doing it because I'm like, okay, if they're all gonna start cutting, well, like, could they really just penalize me for cutting with them? And yeah, Chase, well, yeah. That's the thing, yeah. Monkey just was just cut because like there are certain parts of Coda, we discovered it during the race. There's certain parts of Coda that if you cut it, it doesn't cut the speed of the car. And in the final laps, you just start exploiting it. Like Monkey did it, Chase followed suit, and then I did because I'm like, okay, maybe I have a shot here, which was a long shot because they were pretty far. But by the time we got to like the final, you know, what, 5 corners, they were battling each other so much, I actually managed to catch up to them. Like, I'm not kidding. I'll cut this into a short at some point this week or even tomorrow if I have time right now or like after the stream. I'm not kidding. I pop in Alex Bowman style, like the Coda 2022 one, Chastain one. I pop in like Alex Bowman, where it looks like I have a semblance of a shot. No, I messed up one of the corner. I think I was slightly off on one of the corner. It wasn't a big slip up. It's just that those guys were taking the corners faster. And when I found corners, like the 3 of us under a blanket at the finish, it was awesome. But Chase doing Chase things, and I completely missed the ending. By the way, that's crazy. But yeah, thing is, Chase being Chase, he complained about Monkey cutting the corner, right? And the thing is here, and Chase admitted this, he cut because Monkey did. But at the same time, and BSP said, what was it? It's fair at that point. Like when you think about it, it's just fair game if you're all just gonna cut like that. And I agree. I agreed. And bear in mind, I'm a mod, so I kind of have authority. So like, what was it? I think Chase does this thing where he's like flipping out or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Let's see. I just want to see it one more time. But he did this thing where like, yeah, he's like flipping out, or like he's trying to challenge Monkey to 1v1 or whatever. But Monkey, and this is the thing, I felt bad for Monkey here. You know how I feel about Monkey if you check out the Quentin stream. My first time doing Monkey, I hated the guy. But the more, I don't know, the more I hear him, or the more I hear him in like these, the more I race him in these leagues, he's actually pretty chill. Chase is why I left Walmart. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what? Yeah. I don't blame you. I'm not, and here's another reason why, right? Like, again, he's just going off about it. And BSP came up with a weird compromise where, like, Chase is credited the victory, but Monkey still gets first place points. I think he's just got moved down to second. And despite that, Chase still wants to do a 1v1, 2 laps or whatever. It's like, it's 11:30 at night. And it's one of the few times I started flipping out because it's like, Monkey, I'm saying this now, Monkey openly said, he's like, you just give the win to Chase. He's giving the win to Chase. He's like, what? He's like basically saying like, whatever penalties you like, whatever penalties I'm getting, just give me the penalty, give Chase the win. It's not enough for the guy. I flip out. Dude is like, he does that thing where he just rambles like, oh, 22-year-old mom basement, this, that, same old trash. Same old nonsense. It made no sense to me. I don't know. I'm still gonna race in the league because I don't know. At this point, because that's the moment I realized my very existence pisses him off. And now with that in mind, I feel like I can mess with him. So that's it for that footage. Not much to say. Is this... I think this is the first playoff race. Did I... wait. Did I watch this already? Stupid. He has the same stuff to say. Yeah, pretty much. Like, his stuff... None of his stuff is new. None of his arguments are new. I'm trying to look right quick if I watched Pocono already. I'm trying to make sure... I'm just double checking for myself. Daytona, Bristol. I covered Bristol last time. Roval. Did I end on the Roval? I did. Okay, so we did not see Pocono, but this one does have some significance in terms of GS. If we think of GS. And this is truly going to be the end, because I don't want to stretch it too much, because I got to get more sleep now. I gotta start getting more sleep. Okay, Pocono. Okay, so this is the first race of the playoffs. Or the second. Wait. Oh no. Point is, like, this is early in the playoffs. Really early. Oh, there we go. Spread out so far. Let's cut it down. Hour 30. Oh no, jeez. Oh no. Don't tell me. Did I hit last lap? By the way, if you're still there, I think Chase knows my channel. I think. I can't confirm it's him, but there's just an attitude about his comment that oddly matches up. And I even saw one of the videos of that channel who commented. Like, I think it was like, what was it? Race 2 of Tasca Super Series for Season 2. Some weird banter about me not having actual cars or whatever. Because, you know. And one thing is, the only reason I wasn't too mad about it is because I don't expect him to watch my older stuff. I swear he only watched that race because I put it in, I swear he only watched that Tasca race because I put it in self-promo of the Pirtek server. Other than that, I don't think he knew I really had a channel. And by the way, if you're looking for it right now, it's the one that Last Lap responded to, because Last Lap replied to that comment. In defense. Again, I can't confirm it's him. I just checked out like one of the race streams or whatever. It kind of sounded like him, but at the same time, it's him or Nick or the Mexican guy. Mo Sport. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's what it is. Do not see last... Oh. Maybe it's gone now. I don't know. It's like either race 1 or 2. I know it's like... I know it was it wasn't the Montreal race, because I think Montreal was race 3. To Tasca. Yeah, that one. That's the one. That's the one. Either race 1 or race 2. It wasn't the Montreal race. He hadn't seen that one. And I struggled at Pocono, as you can tell. Like 2 and 3, I kind of nailed. 1 was a weird anomaly. I couldn't really... It was never consistent with 1. Then again, I was never consistent with any corner, but I was the most consistent with turn 2. I think until I get by the stupid 40, because that 40 car was an annoyance in Charlotte Roval. I don't know why BSP kept him around. Oh no, maybe it's because I encouraged it. Because I'm always, I'm always on this thing where I'm like, oh, nah, just keep this guy around. Let me mess with him. Probably, that was a bad choice of words. Oh shoot. There it is. Alright. Oh. notifications I got. Yeah. How did I get to him? What the what? I don't know how I caught him. Do I just? Oh, wow! I really tried to get the guy. Wow! I already hated him. Most of the time in my league, at least, it's a bad idea. Oh, okay. Oh boy, what the? All right. Okay. Actually, no. This seems pretty close. Let's see what's going on. All I know for sure, and I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. All I know for sure is that I'm making 11 p.m. Eastern a hard cutoff. I'm not gonna drag this out like World Finals Monster Jam World Finals last year, because World Finals last year, I know you don't really know much about Monster Jam, but Monster Jam World Finals last year was a pain for me, because it happened during one of my trips to Ontario, and it's like one of the nights where I just actually wanted to get some sleep early for once, but like I wanted to watch all of the World Finals, but it felt like a pain to go through because the freestyle runs are short. So many like short freestyle runs. It felt underwhelming. And the worst part of it is that because of time zones, like the World Finals last year was in Los Angeles. So they were like 2-3 hours like it was like, so while it was like 11 at night with me watching the World Finals in pain, there was still only like 8-9 o'clock. Still a long night for them. While I stuck around the whole. Oh my goodness. And I think it was like I don't remember it being fairly cold. I think I was just annoyed that night. Wow, this year's World Finals, the structure made no sense. I'm not gonna go into that. And yep, I don't remember the voice call at all in this one. But me and the 40, I think his name's Captain. We're just going at it. Yeah, that 40. Wait, whoa, was I stopping him here? That seemed deliberate. What the what? Yeah, I got beef with this. Yeah, we have beef. What the what? So it started here and then it bled over to the roll. That was a good idea. Oh, they had us merge. I didn't even realize. I thought it was caution. That's actually a decent merge given how Pocono runs here. My goodness, I don't trust Pocono with his speed. Yeah, actually a pretty decent merge. Let's see how I do here. Do I? Oh my gosh, he just flies. The interstate flies off. And he almost gets me. I know it wasn't intentional though. He's a cool guy. And Captain and 40. Oh shoot, wait. I'm looking down at something again, because they're something I was looking at. Oh man. Well, a lot of this is going on. I might as well talk about the weird, nonsensical politics of professional wrestling. Because my dumb butt decided to dive deep into that, looking that stuff up on the internet. And my goodness, this just never ends. It never ends with this buffoon. Yeah, okay, I may have went up a bit, but he straight up went down. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Oh, no, who hit me? Was that last lap? No, that was... I don't know who that was. I don't recognize that profile. Maybe that's Alley Racer 88? It looks like it. I need a minute. I actually don't recognize that. I was trying to say, sorry. Diving into the world of wrestling. Wow, I guess still green flag. Diving into the world of wrestling, man. Like, checking out, do you think NASCAR on Twitter is crazy? Imagine being a wrestling fan on Twitter. That 40 is just like, yeah. There's some drivers. But yeah, that 40 man. Maybe I should have seen this before the Roval race. Then it would have all wrapped up together because it bleeds over to the Roval race, and I already showed that like the last time I streamed Pirtek. But it is what it is. At least you got more context here. But yeah, as I was saying, the wide world of wrestling on Twitter, the dumb debates that go on there is ridiculous. Not saying names where you know who. Oh yeah, I know who for sure. I remember a lot of different guys. There's a lot. But, especially when, how do I even explain this? See, okay, I just realized it feels stupid talking about this to like anyone who just doesn't follow wrestling. Because like, okay, maybe put like this. Basically how wrestling, how the wrestling is scripted, whatever. And it's like entertaining. So like you have heard guys like John Cena or The Rock, entertainment, the characters and all of that. There's another side to it where people mainly care about the wrestling and the moves that are done in the ring. And we're talking like different styles of wrestling, like the technical side of things. Because some of these guys like have an amateur wrestling background. I think I tried wrestling in high school for a short bit. It didn't last long. Never went anywhere, but at least I tried it. There's some guys with that background. Or if you, Kurt Angle, who, back when wrestling was in the Olympics, like, Kurt Angle was an Olympic gold medalist before he went to do it, before he joined WWE. That was part of his character. They made that part of his character as well. And he's actually pretty good at acting, like, oddly enough. Like, he's actually pretty good actor for an athlete, because if you know, like, even in NASCAR, like, these guys aren't the best actors, like, at all. My goodness, they're just not. They're not built for acting. You ever heard Jeff Gordon make a movie cameo? Like, good lord. Jeff Gordon cannot act. I'm not sure. Wow, he really tried to wreck me again. What a chump. That chump really tried to wreck me again. Amazing. He actually tried again. Oh my gosh. It never ends between us. But yeah, like I said, like Bada in Looney Tunes, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, so you saw that movie. I haven't watched that movie in forever. That movie was 2003. And it was like a brief cameo. It's because Yosemite Sam like stole his car to go on a car chase. Which how he drove that, who knows? But I need to find that Cartoon Network commercial again where Robert Presley's just doing like, what is it? He was doing like a free ride for a bunch of like cartoon characters. I miss commercials like that, like seriously. Or even WCW cars, and I find it funny how I got back into the wrestling, because back then, I might as well mention this now for more context with WCW ones. WCW, or World Championship Wrestling, it was a company that during the from 1996 to like 1998, 1999, around there, WCW was actually beating WWE in the ratings. They were actually better than the WWE in terms of just overall ratings and everything. And with that, WCW threw a lot of stuff into. They basically found themselves sponsoring a lot of motorsport stuff. They sponsored quite a few cars. I think they sponsored Jerry Nadeau at some point in the 9 car. It's possible because it's all Cartoon Network and WCW. They're all owned by Turner Broadcasting, which owns a bunch of channels. So it's possible Jerry Nadeau did drive the WCW car at some point. And then the NWO car, look this one up. Kyle Petty NWO. That was a thing. He actually made a few appearances on WCW television. But the thing about the NWO as a wrestling faction is that they're like the cool bad guys kind of type of character. The cool bad guys. Kyle Petty did not fit that at all. It was weird. Yeah, the 49 car is pretty cool. Seen him on WCW. I've seen clips of him on WCW. Dude, like Kyle Petty, he may be cool to hear him talk or whatever, but he does not fit that environment at all. Like, not at all. I don't know what NASCAR driver would fit the environment in 1997. I don't know. But it was not Kyle Petty. He does not fit what the NWO is for. Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart. Well, I mean, I guess, but the thing is, by the time Tony Stewart joined NASCAR, WCW's popularity died out. WCW was on a decline in 1999, and that's when Stewart made his rookie year, if you mean Tony Stewart. Though, and thing is, I think the last thing WCW, the last motorsport thing WCW ever did was Monster Jam. And that's how we have Maximum Destruction, technically, because the Goldberg truck is the same body type. The wrestler named Goldberg, dude had like an undefeated streak for a while. Dude was like hot commodity in WCW. I mean, he was in IndyCar. Oh, I mean, true, yeah, but I don't know if WCW cared for IndyCar. Especially if it's during a split, I'm not sure how much that hurt. Because I know the IndyCar split did hurt them big time. For both parties involved. It would be cool if they plucked them from IndyCar. I'm just not sure. Huh. That's an interesting what if, actually. That's an interesting what if. See, he does fit it, so. Yeah, like, oh man, that was a time, though. I wish I was a part of it. I really do. Because the thing is, that was the peak of. Because not only is that like the peak of NASCAR, it was just the peak of wrestling overall. Because even if we're not talking WCW, everyone, including Grave, like you notice, like with Grave in the clips he shows, if you see the clips of like the red guy, whatever, Kane, it's like they call it the Attitude Era. It was just a certain era where they had characters a certain way, a certain like attitude, no pun intended, attitude to like the stuff going on television week by week. Like it was like edgy. It was a lot more edgy compared to like the kiddie cartoonish style they had in the mid 90s. That things are just unfolding right now. Whoa! Oh wait! Whoa! Okay, I look up and that's the first thing I see. How did I go around to begin with? Hang on, was that Captain's fault? Let me see. Oh my gosh, that was Captain's fault. Wait. That caused me wait. And that sent me around. I go in reverse. Oh my gosh. Swing around. Boom. Oh my gosh. That is legendary. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That was awesome. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And he's still sitting there. Or no, that's Interstate. Oh gosh, darn it. That was awesome to see. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, man. So, man, how long is this race? Even if it hits 11, I'm going to try and finish this. Skip along. Did I just hit a pit wall? No! Did I stop for Cap? Was I that petty? I was. I didn't even move. He just gets into me. What in the what? How did that happen? Okay, I guess it's green again. Oh my gosh, that's so... Wow. As like I said before, like, How did I mention this? WCW died out, and actually, I gotta mention this. WCW somehow blew like 62, I think $62 million in a year. In 2000, it was so bad. Out of business. WWE bought out, or at the time it was called WWF. They bought out WCW, bought out a bunch of stuff, everything, and they started uploading a bunch of WCW stuff on YouTube now. Essentially, for the longest time, it left this weird limbo where like the biggest wrestling company in the world, and it still is right now, in terms of they just the only like proper mainstream wrestling company for like decades was the WWE. Before he does not stop, yeah. Like I said, this like bleeds over to the Roval, so at this point I'm not shocked that we just kept going here. Of course it carried over. Not the more I think about it. The more I think about it, it's like no wonder it carried over, because we just wouldn't stop here. Not only that, Captain says he doesn't sound like he doesn't really say stuff that Chase does. He's just straight up annoying. He's straight up trolling. I guess BSP tolerate him? I don't know. His thing about the Roval, he was so blatant about it on the voice call. He was so blatant. But I don't know. I was having so much fun at the Roval, I wasn't really mad about it. No, actually. After the Roval, I don't remember anything else he ever did. He's one of those guys who mainly raced in Last Laps League, and that's a league I basically quit once Last Lap just gave up his involvement entirely. Because GS, you see him here, GS, like I think I said like about an hour or so ago, he's a cool guy, but like, what's the word? Impulse? I don't know. Like, the attitude he has, like, it feels a bit bipolar. I'm no doctor, I'm just saying things. It just seems like it. Like, I'm no psychiatrist. He just comes off that way with some of his decisions. And the people he has for officials are the worst. I don't know if Captain's one of them, but Captain's a big part of that league, and I just didn't want, I don't know, I just didn't like it. And, wow. Yep, there you go. Do I get him here? Let's see. No, we're pitting. 49.8. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's funny, when you just look at the wrestling war, and you look at the IndyCar war, like, I don't know, who really won at the end of the day? Like, who really won the war at the end of the day when the war is over? You know? That's the thing about these wars amongst these companies. Like, it's weird. Once one side is gone, it's like it still hurt the winner significantly. You know? That was a problem. That was a problem with IndyCar for the longest time. Once IndyCar, or IRL as they call it, won the war, it's like the guy in charge, Tony George, I think his name was, he got kicked out. And actually, decent restart here. Look at that. Come on, mouse, move. I'm trying to, like, clear the screen. And do I get him? Oh, I tried. You could tell I tried to get him there. I really I lost a lot of position. Oh, jeez. You could tell I really tried to get him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see. I know I try. Oh, no, I hit the wall. I know I tried to get back. I still don't know who this... Is that an 88? Who is that? No, it's 42. Oh, okay. You know what it is? Okay, this guy's driving in... That guy in the 42, he's driving in place of Aiden. I forgot about that. He drove in place of Aiden. That's what's happening here. Because that's Aiden's number, 42. At least in this, that's his number. Oh, man. Like, I'm just going for him. You could see it, man. This is coming from a guy who tells people to let it go. So I'm trying to think. I'm missing it. Oh, jeez. What the what? What did I hit? Oh, man. Yeah. It is just a whole lot of shambles. It looks like I'm so much. Oh my gosh. I'm just rooting for my. Now I'm just rooting for myself to go out, to get this guy again. Like, since it seems to be working so far. Oh, wow. I'm really going for him. Wow. Oh my gosh. Dude, I just don't. Well, he doesn't quit either. Whoa, my gosh. There's Wait, that's Brocky. Oh yeah, Brocky's driving in place of Bossman there in the 26. So a whole lot. I forgot about this. But a bunch of substitutes in this race, and these are like playoff drivers, by the way. So it was significant. Boom. Come on, push him again. Please somebody push him again. We were just going at it at the expense of whoever's subbing for Aiden. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, my alarm went off. What the what? Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up because it's right there. And there he is again. Watch. Do I brake check? I think I tried to. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Okay. Oh, jeez. That's unfortunate. Wait, did he... Whoa, wait, sorry. That was like a blinking missing moment. Did he try to get me there? He did. Oh my gosh. What the what? He actually did. What is he doing? Where? He is still right there. Oh my gosh, it's concerning. Oh my gosh. We are still... Wait. No, I thought I would take him out. We are still... Yep, around we go. He's still... Oh my god. We just never stopped. And bear in mind, this is like the first or second race in the playoffs. Dude, I gotta make it to the next round, and I've been just going off on this random dude who barely been around. We're gonna start skipping along because what else happened? Oh, did something happen here? No. Wait. It froze. Wait. Pitting again. Okay, decent run here. I might as well finish this. Might as well finish this and get off my hard drive. And I'm doing all right. Is Captain still? Yeah, he's still in this race. I don't know if he finishes this race. In fact, he's right. Oh, he's right in front of me. I didn't even notice for a moment. Oh boy, we're just going off. Trying. Where is he? Yeah, he's just okay. Well, he's starting to get further away, but man, this has been. Oh my gosh, this guy. Why did BSP keep him around? I don't get it. I don't get it. He just didn't. My goodness, he was so blatant with everything. And he's. Oh my lord. Oh my hell. Oh my gosh, really? Wait, what? Did BSP... Why would he do that? He just gets him... Dude, oh my gosh, that was just blatant. And then I got collected in it because I thought I could thread the needle. I thought if BSP backed up just enough by the time I got there, I could just thread the needle. Like I said, I didn't want to abruptly just drive around people. So I think that was my mindset there. I think Captain's kicked out. I don't... Oh, nope. He's still here. Gee, oh my gosh, what is this? That was fair from BSP. Yeah. There's... Oh my gosh. And... Oh, jeez. There's the 40 again. Yep. Oh my gosh, that's TC. I don't remember what was going on at VC, but he's just... Yeah, he's fed up now. We're just pushing. Wow, you see it there. He just kept going, and I just go by him. Okay, at least I was smart enough to just go around him here. But I think he goes after me again. Maybe there's just a whole lot going on right now. BSP around. I think that was. Whoa! He really tried to get me. Dude, we are just not done. I thought it'd cool down, but no, he's still going. No, you know what? I'm backing up. Does the caution come out? Yeah, I guess the caution did come out. Dude, it just never ends. Yeah, and they just let him off here. I go by, like I said, smart thing to do on my end. But then somehow, Brocky and BSP just two separate crashes in the same area. As I'm making the corner, I barely made the corner, by the way. Like, I was... Wow. This is a mess. This is a mess. Here we... Oh, now I need to back up. What happened to Brocky? Oh. Oh, jeez, that's a weird one. That was a weird one. Okay, he saved it at least, but that was weird. Oh no, there is he just popping up. Wait, is he just sitting there out of turn one? Why did BSP keep letting this guy go? Especially when this is the playoffs, so there's more on the line here. This isn't like a throwaway race. Like, we are all back. Like, me, last lap behind me, there's BSP in 33, and GS, which we'll get to by the end of this race. We're all running, yeah, and Brocky racing for just getting playoff points for Boss Man. Like, the top 5 are all playoff guys trying to, like, make as many much points as possible. I don't know when the stages ended because I haven't checked out all of it. I just don't have the time to go through everything and pay attention to all of it. But essentially, like, oh my gosh. Wait, okay, I looked down. What? Okay, that had nothing to do with Brocky. GS just blocked himself. One more time, let's see. What happened? Oh my gosh. In the BSP, he saves it. He keeps it alive. Oh my goodness. Brocky, and then... Okay, Brocky smacked the wall. Let's see if I can catch BSP here. I kind of know how it ends, but I want to know what I did here. Maybe another caution came out, because otherwise I don't know how everyone else caught up to us. I drove it wide. I didn't hit the wall, though, so that helps. I'm still in this draft. We're finally starting to close in a bit, it feels like. 51. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness BSP doesn't run this many laps anymore. I don't know, like, oh man, I don't know. I just can't with that. That's just a lot. GS. Oh yeah, GS merging. Maybe a caution came out? Okay, let's... Not Boss Man. Brocky got by. Did I pit on the green? Yeah, we pit on the green. Yeah, things were... Oh my gosh, 7.2. 7%. 7%. Oh my gosh, did I speed? I think I did speed. I guess Was I just willing to take a penalty? Why did I speed so much? Oh no, then I pitted again because 25% wasn't enough. This happened to me quite a few times around this time. This is the reason why with like little laps to go, I just go for 50% because 25, man, I just ease through it within like 10 to go or so depending on the track. I think this race might have been the final reason as to why I just don't take 25% to like just get some fuel near the end of a race. I go 50 just to make sure. Because usually I'm just off the mark when it comes to fuel. So I pitted again. That cost me big time. Despite that, I think another caution comes out. What's that notification? I think another caution comes out. Did I pit again? Yeah, I think I pit again. Oh my gosh. I pit again. Why did I pit so many times? Okay, caution came out at some point. I don't think I see it at all. 8 minutes. Oh my gosh, we're okay. We're almost done. Slow restart on my end. Or no, I think I was supposed to let him by. And oh my, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Somewhat. I think I fall off a bit. There's GS in the 44. I almost said Bossman again. It's Brocky. In the 26 for. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I was aggressive. Okay, either Captain. Oh, jeez. GS is all over the place. Why are you blocking like that? Oh, yeah, it's fun a few laps. I think it should be going on fuel unless 50 cars come out. I doubt it. I don't know. Like I said, I was just terrible at guessing the fuel on this and how much it consumed. That's why I pit like 3 times in such a short time span. But it seemed to not cost me. Oh no, Brocky messed up. And bear in mind, he's getting points for Boss Man. Oh my gosh, BSP just pushes him down. That's fair. GS has been all over the place. Come on. And I somehow got to run on the outside. I don't know how I managed that. Did he wash up? I think I anticipate GS washing up. I almost said G, man. That's a weird mix. I don't know how many laps left. It might. I think that we're coming to the end soon. Oh, jeez. And we're just, wow, I'm trying to figure out where to go. And, oh my, inside. How did I get such a run down there? What was it? What happened? I think a caution comes out here. Is it? Is it a caution? Let me see. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Catch him. What went wrong here? Because I don't finish second. So I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it was another caution? How did Brocky get such a run like that? He bounced off me. I think he tries to, what went wrong? Okay, I'm really trying to figure out what went wrong here. I don't know what went wrong. Oh, I went down early. Oh no, I screwed, wait, did I? Oh, wait, no, he saved it. Brocky, oh, GS blocks me again. I have to go now, so bye. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, this is the last race anyway, so see ya. This has been a long one. I mean, you can check it out after, and you can check out how this ends afterwards anyways, you know? So, yeah. Oh my. I think that's a, wait, was that a caution? I think it was. No, that's not the caution. That's the end, is it? That might have been the end. I'm trying to remember how this goes. I go under. Gosh darn mouse, just stop it. Go under, crossover. Doesn't really work. And wow, I hit the wall. That cost me. BSP swoops by. GS getting mashed up. Goes down. I think he smacked the wall. Basically, GS basically lost a whole lot of position. And then he was so pissed that he left the server straight away. For some reason, this was such a dilemma for him. Oh my gosh, Brocky. For some reason, this is such a dilemma for him that he quit the server mid-playoffs. Even though he actually, I think he was like ahead of most of us after this race. But he still quit. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That was a mess. It's such a mess. Glorious mess, though. And I think that was the end. No, was it? No, that's not the end. No, there's more. Okay. My dumb brain thought this was the end. Alright. A few more minutes. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, here we go. I think 2 laps to go. Because we haven't done the 50 overtimes. Oh, I overdrove that. But to be fair, I think Brocky was on me there. He tries. Oh, Brocky drove it wide. I don't capital. Wait, do I? Not really. You gotta run. You start to get a run on the outside. Do I let off? I think I don't know. I do go behind him. So I knew what I was doing here. Going down, I think this is the final lap because I think like there's only a couple minutes left on this footage. My goodness, thank goodness. Alright, and there, wow. So I just fell off completely. Let's see how yep, I hit the wall again, but so I basically spoiled the finish, but yeah, I think it happens here. GS, I got fed up or something, decided to cut the corner, and it failed. Failed so bad. Like, I thought I was going to finish dead last amongst these guys, and my goodness, I think he tried. I don't know if he actually tried there, but almost got me. And GS basically finished it. Wow, he quit straight away. Finished dead last. So, yeah, that's it. That's all we got from the race. I finished 4th, so there we go. That's it. Not much else. I'm not sure if I'll do this every day this week. I probably won't have time for it, but I am trying to go through this footage and get off my hard drive as much as possible. Because my goodness, I need to clear space, and I really want to put this stuff on YouTube. So I gotta go double time on going through this stuff. So, yeah, not much else for this. That was, oh my gosh, that's tiring. But hey, still fun, to do. So yeah, that is about it for this one. Sort of abrupt ending, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm just going through it. So, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's about it from me. And it's footage. Wow.